Today the crazy today we're not going back to the Quidditch pitch. No, we got a time limit special quest that we got to do, and the first chapter is a book of quill. But we're again for you guys. First, we're gonna go like you're help prepare next year's Hogwarts acceptance letters. Can you ensure that a new generation of magical children get their invitations and discover your first magical memory? We gotta go to the Great Hall to hear the announcement. And normally, guys, when we do special adventures, this is an special adventure. These are the kind of, when we do like time-limited side quests, we always focus on those things first before continuing with anything else.
One year ends, and then begins. What adventures will the next school year bring?
I have an announcement to make. I wonder what it is. I'm not involved in whatever Professor McGonagall is planning, and I don't plan to be. Welcome, students. This is truly a special time. I have changed my diaper for the first time in months. Please, hold your applause. Another year at Hogwarts is nearly over, and a new term will soon begin. Before long, Hogwarts letters will be sent to magical children all over Britain and Ireland. No lucky child will join the school as first years, just as once as you did. It's a bright and memorable day for any young witch or wizard when you receive their invitation to Hogwarts. Nothing lasts forever. For some of you, this may be your final year as a Hogwarts student. The rest of you will continue your medical education in the new term, 1 year older and one hopes wiser. For all of you, trust and knowledge that friends and memories you have made at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. With that in mind, I invite you to cherish rather than past, consider the new adventures that await you. And stay alert for a special announcement from Professor McGonagall at the end of your meal. Remember the day I received my Hogwarts acceptance letter. And my friends have interesting stories about when they received their letters too. Discuss acceptance letters. 3 stars to pass, 1 hour, but we get all 5 stars. We get a chocolate froggy, which we want. That sounds like bait to cat there for extended. Froggy! Sending out Hogwarts acceptance letters every year must be quite a feat. When I got my acceptance letter, I was so relieved. To Hogwarts. There's much to be done in precious little time. Only those with true magical potential can receive an invitation to Hogwarts. I think I meant to read a book when my acceptance letter came. Acceptance letters are written in green ink. Now that's style. When I got my Hogwarts acceptance, it's the greatest day of my life. Since everyone remembers the moment to receive their invitation to Hogwarts, I'll say, I remember how excited I was when I received my letter. I can't wait to get here and start exploring the castle. What were you most looking forward to when you got your Hogwarts acceptance letter, Mark Marston? I was excited about meeting new people, making new friends. That's so like you, Mark Marston. You managed to make friends with me, and I don't open up to just anyone. I'm glad you did. I'm thankful for every friend I made at Hogwarts. Talking about Hogwarts acceptance letters brings up so many memories. And after using magic for the first time, my capacity to cause chaos grew considerably. Again, if I have never shown you magical talent, I never earned a spot in the book's admittance. You do know about the book admittance, right, Mark Marston? Yes, I know about the book of admittance. A magical book that contains the names of every student who's ever been invited to Hogwarts. You know your stuff, Mark Marston. It's quite a mysterious artifact. It's been here since forever. How about the Quill Acceptance? You know what it does? Quill Acceptance writes the names of new Hogwarts students in the Book of Admittance. That's right, together the book and Quill create a match set. They are most of the mysterious magical artifacts in all of Hogwarts. When a child uses magic for the first time, they're in a spot in the Book of Admittance. And everyone whose name is in the Book of Admittance gets an invitation to Hogwarts. It means everyone must have performed magic as a child in order to get a spot in the book. Exactly, Mark Marston. Down it was like you probably did something impressive to get a spot in the book of minutes. You know what it was? The first bit of real magic you ever performed? Magic you mentioned. I'm not quite clear on that. Come on, boy. You can do. Oh, did you give up too easily? You mentioned it. I'm not quite clear on that.
Thank you for your patience, students. As you all know, the Club Acceptance and Witness are not fans with their annual tasks.
They are recording the names of a magical children who will be invited to Hogwarts next year. When the work is done, we'll be ready to begin preparing next year's Hogwarts acceptance letters. Therefore, I'm not sending volunteers to help with this task. All who participate will gain my personal thanks. I quickly sponsor London. Remember Hogwarts invite students. You don't remember how Hogwarts invites their students to National Transport Bus. Like volunteering to help Hogwarts acceptance letters may be worth checking out.
What do I cost from now while positions are still available?
You're the only one that showed up, by the way. Max! Oh, just give me that face like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, we talk more about how Hogwarts sends out acceptance letters.
Like Professor King and volunteer too? I knocked over a bunch of Professor Sprouts. Best Possum came here to hide. What's going on? There are more people here than I expected.
Mr. Marston, thank you for coming. Now let's begin. All us here are about to embark on an exciting adventure.
Which is,
as you know, I'm the deputy headmistress of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I need to manage the process of preparing and delivering Hogwarts acceptance letters every year. I'll need help with the dedicated volunteers. I can be sure there are no hiccups. I'll begin by outlining the process. Listen closely. I'll only repeat myself once.
Learning process: 5 stars to pass, 3 hours to complete. Folks send this book in minutes. They sound mysterious.
Oh, good. We need to complete a list of school supplies required for next year's lesson. This is so exciting. I can't wait to start. These students will receive a letter with the school supplies for the next term.
In here by accident, I'm supposed I'm a volunteer now.
Oh, well, when am I helping Professor McGonagall? Hagrid will take lead in ensuring our owls are ready for their journeys.
This year's Hogwarts letter told me I needed a life for each lesson. This none of this sounds dangerous.
The Hogwarts letter I got this year that lists school supplies for next term.
What the hell with the owls?
Madam Pence writing to stamp the Hogwarts acceptance letters.
Will I get better marking transfiguration for this? You probably. Okay. Yeah, guys, as I said before,
I needed to remind you all that none of you will be entering the locked tower. Process writes his names in the book of acceptance. The book of acceptance writes names in the book of minutes. Book clerk kept saving it in secret in the small locked tower, which none of you are allowed in. I wish I'd list the new students from the small locked tower myself. Next year's students are listed in the book of minutes.
Yeah, guys, as I said before, let me see if I understand this right. This all starts to be transcribed in a magical term from the book of minutes.
Precisely, Mr. Marston. The children listed in the book and display magical talent to gain an invitation to Hogwarts. But new students are not the only ones who get a letter from Hogwarts prior to the new term. Can any of you tell me what return says will find in their Hogwarts letters?
Returning soon gets a letter telling what supplies they'll need for next year's lessons.
That's correct, Mr. Marston. Glad to see that you were paying attention. Well, new returning students must be properly equipped for the lessons to come. That's where volunteers like you come in. I'll send each of you to retrieve lessons, school books, and supplies from every Hogwarts professor. That you'll aid in writing, packaging, and delivery of the letters themselves. Each step of the process is its own fascinating adventure. Tell me, which step do you find the most intriguing? Most of the students required by the Book of Quells has the most fascinating. Hogwarts students are selected by magical artifacts. The Quill Acceptance and Book of Admittance are among Hogwarts' greatest treasures. When I was in there, kept safe in what has come to be known as the Small Lock Tower. Every year I travel to the tower to transcribe the list of magical children to be invited to Hogwarts from the book. The true nature and origins of the book of Quill are, I must admit, shrouded in mystery. But for our purposes, it is up to know that once we have the names that they have recorded, our work begins. I never knew there was so much involved in saying out Hogwarts acceptance letters. It's no small task, Mr. Marston. With all of us working together, the process should not be difficult. When we're leaving to collect the names of next year's students from the Book of Admittance. Very soon. In fact, I'll visit Small Lock Tower that contains the book and quill at the end of this meeting. Can I come with you? I'm afraid you cannot, Mr. Marston. No student has ever entered the Small Lock Tower nor seen the book and quill inside. But please meet me in the corridor upon my return. I have a special request to make of you. Quickly now, meet me as I return from the Small Lock Tower. Hold on, works from McGonagall. I have to wait for her here. I just had a quest to make me. I wonder what it could be.
Mr. Marston, what a delight it is to find you here.
Oh, Professor Dumbledore, I was just waiting for Professor McGonagall. She's visiting the Small Lock Tower to get the list of children who will be invited to Hogwarts next year.
Oh, so you must be one of Minerva's diligent volunteers. Some of our brightest students did much the same at their day. I was returning from the Small Lock Tower myself.
Wait, what were you doing up there?
Nothing significant. I actually spent some quiet hours up there trying to get the book and quill in action.
Did you see anything?
Fortunately not. The Quill Acceptance and Book of Admittance seem to have completed their work. When Minerva discovered me up there, she promptly kicked me out. Our deputy headmistress takes her duties regarding Hogwarts acceptance letters very seriously.
I'll say she was explaining all this as a process. There's so much to do.
I do appreciate her dedication and the dedication of hopeful volunteers like you. Accepting an invitation to Hogwarts is one of the most impactful moments in the life of a young witch or wizard. It's important to get these sort of things right.
Miss McGonagall said she had a request for me. Do you know what it could be?
I expect you'll find out soon enough. I'm curious about our school's unique process reflecting new students.
I know about the Book of Admittance or Quill of Acceptance. Told me about them. So it's a lot I don't know. The Book of Quill is so mysterious. Someone needs to know how they work. They hadn't told me I wouldn't got my invitation. I never got my invitation from Hogwarts. I met all my friends.
The Book of Quill are among Hogwarts' greatest mysteries. I may shed some light on how they work if you like. Certainly Minerva will have joined us by the time we're through.
Please do.
Very well, I'll tell you all I can.
Delve into mysteries. 3 stars to pass, 1 hour to complete, 5 stars will get us a chocolate frog.
The other book and quill ensure that our students have true magical potential.
You wouldn't keep any secrets about the Book of Quill, would you?
Tell us to magical abilities to be reported in the Book of Admittance.
I have questions about the Book of Quill.
Book of Quill sends magical children throughout Britain and Ireland.
Can you tell me about how the Book and Quill work?
Book and Quill work together, but they have very different natures.
Magic power in the Book and Quill must be incredibly strong.
Our deputy headmistress has arrived, as predicted.
Oh, Professor McGonagall. Mr. Marston, thank you for waiting.
Mr. Marston and I were just discussing the mysteries of the Book and Quill.
I see. Well, don't let me interrupt. Please finish your discussion. The book and so the 12 acceptance and book of men work together.
They certainly do, Mr. Marston. The quote senses every magical child in Britain and Ireland and tries to quarter names. But the book is more selective, and will not shut the child in voices that shown true magical abilities. This way, the book and quill will work together to ensure every Hogwarts student has genuine magical potential. And they do this by performing magic? Yes, I display a magical do. Most of them perform their first spell without even realizing it. But who made the book and quill? What sort of magic was used to enchant them? The book and quill date back to the very founding of Hogwarts. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. The rest, as they say, is a mystery. But you aren't one to let a good mystery lie, are you? Not usually. How do you feel about the prospect of not getting all the answers to questions about the book and quill? I think it's fair as a mystery. I can tell, so that way I can always wonder about them. Whatever I imagine will likely be more interesting than the truth. That's quite a fascinating attitude, Mr. Marston. Keep hold of that imagination of yours. I'm sure it'll guide you through many challenges of life. Must admit that the secrets of Book and Quill can occasionally come as a relief. Some parents get quite upset when their children are not invited to Hogwarts. When they come to me with their grievances, I bemoan them the mysterious Book and Quill, and they are quelled. Even if I'll never know their secrets, I'm glad the Book and Quill chose me to be invited to Hogwarts. You must display true magical talent as a child during their vacation. Do you recall what it was you did? I wish I could. I remember something, but I'm not clear on when, where, or what my first display of magical was. I see. Well, take heart, Mr. Marston. Some mysteries such as those of Book and Quill may remain unexplained. The question of what you did to demonstrate your magical talent and that fleabag dog you call Max is one you could certainly answer. I hope so. Thanks, Professor Dumbledore. I agree with our headmaster on this, Mr. Marston. I encourage you to interpret your past. Understanding the roots of your magical aptitude will aid you in informing new strands of their own, especially with the important role it would take in Hogwarts acceptance letter process. One role. Every year I select one of my most gifted students to serve as my eyes and ears. This year I've chosen you. I'll be relying on you to ensure that everything goes smoothly. Count on me, Professor. Very good. I'll be in touch soon. In the meantime, I encourage you to try and uncover the secrets of your past. Perhaps a friend could help. Then I were just talking with her. She may know something to help me clarify my first spell. I'm free. I'm in the courtyard right now. Hi, Mark Marston. Hey, Tope. So you volunteered to help Professor McGonagall with Hogwarts acceptance letters? They actually even gave me a special role. I bet I'll be the professor's eyes and ears throughout the process. Oh, Mark Marston, you're such a good student. I'll never be able to do that sort of thing. I'm sure you'd manage if you wanted to. There's something I keep thinking about. I'm so unclear on my own first using magic was. Professor Dumbledore seems to think I could figure it out. McGonagall said it will make you a better volunteer. Perhaps you could tell me more about your first magical moment. Even good discovering my first display of magic. I see. I'd love to help you, Mark Marston, but something wrong? I don't usually tell people the whole story. Did you get in trouble? No, I wouldn't care if that was the case. I suppose I might well tell you everything. Plus, we can probably tell the secrets after all. Or it's a secret, I'll keep it between us. Alright then, I'll tell you. Alright then, having one day after my parents came home from a long day at the bench.